I'm so excited for the video we're doing today. T-Shred recommended that we buy these melts by Pillsbury. They come in S'more Sensation, and you get 9, and they come with icing. And then you get the Molten Fudge Cake. These were $3.18 a piece at Walmart, so they're kind of steep in price because you only get 9 cookies for $3.18. So you bake them at 350 in the oven for about 11 minutes, 11 to 15 it says. We have covered our cookie sheet with parchment paper just because it's easier to clean it afterwards. Don't forget to cut your box top off and give that to your local school. And they come in a little tray. Ooh, those look delicious. Those look like the, I think they're Hostess. They're little brownie bites. I've had those before. That's what they look like to me at least. So you put them 2 inches apart on the cookie sheet so I can get 3 to a row. And now I'm going to do the s'mores. Ooh, and those look delicious. So there are the s'mores. And I can see the marshmallow cream, it looks like, coming out the side. I think we're going to need another pan. So we're going to get the other pan ready, and we'll show you what they look like before we put them in the oven. Here are the 2 pans of cookies. We laid them all out. And the icing looks like it's the same, but I'm going to keep it together anyway. And the way you use the icing, you just drizzle over the cookies after they come out. It looks like right after they come out. No. Okay, you bake them, and then you let them cool for 5 minutes, and then you drizzle the icing, and then you wait 10 minutes, and then you eat it. It gives you very specific instructions. And the brownie ones are the exact same way. So I'm just going to keep those with the icing and the calories. The brownie cookies, the chocolate ones, are 150 calories per cookie. So if you want to get fat. And the s'mores ones are also 150. So we're going to pop them in the oven for about 11 minutes, and we'll be back. So they were in the oven for about 13 minutes, and there you can see that the s'mores are getting brown around the edges. They look so good, and there are the brownie ones. And you can see a little bit of the molten cake kind of peeking out in that one. The instructions, both bags specifically say to let them cool for 5 minutes, exactly. So I set a timer for 5 minutes, and that's what we're going to do. They cooled for 5 minutes, and they're still really warm, so I don't really get what the point was of the 5 minutes, but, you know, whatever. So this is the one that came with the brownies, and they both look the same, but just in case, I'm going to cut off a really small corner because I don't want to cut too much. And it says to drizzle it over. On the package, it kind of looks like a Z, so that's how I'm going to try to do it. And then I can always come back and put more on some cookies if I haven't. Okay, so now I'm going to go back over the cookies that I didn't put very much on. And it's so hot that it's like melting off the side, but whatever. We did as instructed. S'mores, I'm gonna cut the hole a little bit smaller this time because it came out kind of quickly and it kind of got a little bit out of control on the brownie ones a little bit. So I'm just gonna do the exact same thing. I'm sure Daddy would make these a lot prettier than I am. But I'm just concerned about covering the majority of the surface area of it. Okay.
And let's just say you never managed to get all the toothpaste out of the toothpaste tube, but you sure did a good job getting all that chocolate out of there.
Alright, so then the directions say to let them both sit for 10 minutes. I'm going to set my timer and we'll do that. It's been 10 minutes and they're out. We pulled them off and we're going to eat them. So this is the molten. You can see that it has something in the middle.
Ooh, it's
delicious.
It's gooey still. Look at that.
That's really good. If you don't like chocolate, don't eat that. It's chocolate, 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 chocolate.
That's very, very good. Yeah, that's delicious. That it's not cake. You know what? I don't know that it's like brownie either, though.
No, it's like a cookie. It's a cookie with like a fudge center.
Yeah, that's very good. I like that a lot.
And now the s'mores.
That seemed a little crisper when you cut into it. Was the edge a little crisper?
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
I don't necessarily get s'mores. I get marshmallow and chocolate, but it's missing that graham cracker component.
It is. It was still good. I like how the edges were a little crisper. It gave you something to bite into. Although the chocolate's really good, it was just, you saw how hard it was for me to pick up and just get in my mouth. It was almost mushy. Not that that's a bad thing, but I do like the crispiness of the s'more one.
They're still warm too. So.
Yeah, they're still warm, so they'll probably be even better tomorrow. But if I had to buy them, if I had to choose which one I would get again, I would get the chocolate.
Don't make me pick.
If you had to pick one.
Oh, gosh.
I know when I went to Walmart to pick these up, there were, that was the last package of the molten. So I think
chocolate.
everybody was excited to try that. So would that be your choice?
Yeah, the chocolate's really good.
Yeah.
And I agree, the s'mores is no s'mores, it's just marshmallow cream.
Right. It's good, but just, so did you think it was worth the trouble? And
I don't think it was any trouble. You open the package, the only thing I had to do was put the icing on it and drizzle it on, so I don't think it was bad.
No.
It's easier than mixing it.
Is it worth the money for the amount of cookies you get?
It's worth not having to do any dishes.